Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to more XCOM, the Bureau. Let's keep rolling. We got all the creepiness happening.
Let's take them down.
Breaks off you. Looking freaking dead bodies. What's wrong with you? What are you playing? Skyrim?
General Deems, are you all right, sir?
Where's Falk?
What happened here?
I'll ask the questions, son.
Yes, sir. Director Falk is at the rail platform. Our orders are to escort you there immediately.
Then lead the way.
General!
Clear the target now. That's not Deems. He's one of them.
Mills, get back! Just hang on, sir. It's gonna be... okay.
Shabams.
Why did you stop me?
What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking that I just saved your life.
You ambushed a 4-star general. How do you expect me to react?
They can control us. They get inside you and they control you.
Deems is dead, and we don't have time to waste. What happened to the rest of the leadership?
They were dead when I got here.
I thought Agent Weaver was sent here to guard them.
I am Agent Weaver, Angela Weaver, and that infected bastard was already here when the fighting started.
One of their puppets attacked me earlier. What's causing this?
I'm not sure, but obviously it's connected to this attack. We've been tracking cases like this for years.
What?
Deems was one of our top brass. How did he come under their control without anybody realizing?
As far as we know, there's no way of telling who might be susceptible to their control. If they got to Deems, they could get to any of us.
Well, why didn't you do
You
this?
knew that he killed Hoover and the others. You could have taken him out earlier.
I was going to, but he was resisting their control. He might have been able to fight it off. I shot him to stop him from killing the three of you.
We have to get out of here. Falk ordered us to bring any survivors to the rail platform.
The diesel will only get you as far as the test site.
Can we radio for evac from there?
We're nearly out of time. Get to the rail platform and head out to the test site. I'll call in a Sky Ranger, collect Falk, and meet you there. If you can't reach the test site, we'll have no choice but to leave without you.
General Deems. I can't believe this. All of them. Dead.
Who's in command now? Falk is. And until we hear otherwise, we assume that he's in charge. For all we know, he's the president. That one was close.
Jesus. What is that?
Some kind of power source. Like those reactors back there.
Those warp bombs they were launching into the ground?
No, I think they have other plans.
What does it do?
I don't want to be here when it does it.
Yeah, it's a good way of thinking. This thing making a racket.
What's causing all this?
Keep moving.
So far, there's a lot of walking.
We go through them. Ready your weapons. Over there.
Moving to position.
Call to fire mission.
Get some ordnance on him.
I see it. Heading there.
Set up a turret.
Let's make a crater out there.
Let's get out of here before this whole place comes apart.
You got it, brother.
Take us to the test site. What are we waiting for?
Made it.
Too fucking close.
Carter, this is Falk. We are en route. Take the diesel to the test site and signal us when you arrive.
Oh no. I didn't like that.
Hold on to something!
Look at that thing.
It's eating everything.
You two, hang on! God damn it!
Ooh, that ain't good. Hang on there, train. Woo!
Can't this thing go any faster?
We ain't got no load on it. It'll probably get going pretty good. Alright, now it's time to hit the brakes. Well, I just ate NORAD. That's great.
Should be a radio up there.
I just hope they haven't left yet.
Come on, Carter. Radio in and let's get out of here.
Give me an old Springfield 1903. Standard U.S. military model 1903A4 high-powered 30-06 bolt-action sniper rifle. Yeah, I do believe I'm going to have some of that. Alright, so we'll keep the M14 for our machine gun. We'll keep that. You look at 15 rounds at this? Yay! Yeah, I'll handle that. Alright, so we got plenty of ammo.
Use that cover.
Over there? Gotcha.
Falk, Agent Weaver, anyone.
Copy, Agent Carter. Sky Ranger 1 reads you. I've got Falk and Weaver, and I am inbound to your location.
I don't like the look of that bomb up there.
Would you rather head back to the base?
Be fine. We'll start any tests, right?
Here they come! Open fire! They've got that spot all stitched up. Get ready! Bombardment now! Fire support incoming! Turret there!
Deploying turret! They're down below! Let us know where you want us, Carter!
Where's Falk? Can you see him?
Carter! Heads up! Come on, Falk! Come on!
More pods incoming! I almost got it! We can hold out!
Keep on firing!
Hit it hard! Focus on that target. Holding line! Time to put this one to bed!
Yeah, 7.62 NATO tastes good, doesn't it, baby?
Score one for us!
Carter, we're seeing enemy forces inbound to you.
These fuckers aren't gonna stop. Sky Ranger, how fast can you clear the test site's blast radius?
Blast radius? Carter, what are you...
I'm gonna start the test sequence. It's the only way to keep them from following us. And get some payback.
Carter.
That's right, sir. Sky Ranger's built for speed, but it's no match for those outsider ships.
All right, do it.
Good. Let's give those bastards something to remember.
Some frags. I finally used some grenades. They actually came in handy.
You really going to start the test sequence, Carter?
Watch me.
Listen, we're not safe and we're sure as hell not done fighting. Do exactly what I say, and we'll get through this.
Yes, sir.
Use that cover.
We're with you, Agent Carter.
More inbound! We got incoming! Get me artillery! Bringing in support fire! Set up a gun! There it is!
Oh, yeah.
Sky Ranger to Carter. Agent Carter, respond.
This is Carter. Cutting it close, aren't you?
We're coming in. Get on board.
Good riddance!
Man, I think it's hard. Let's go. So it can outrun the blast radius, or the blast, of a giant nuke. But it can't do the thing. Okay, let's see. Aerial photography of the Groom Range facility indicates almost total destruction due to the combined effects of the surprise attack from unknown forces and the unscheduled detonation of classified prototype ordnance. Efforts to recover technology or personnel are not advised. It is likely that enemy opposition has remained on site. The survivors of this attack exfiltrated to an undisclosed location in order to evaluate counterattack options. Squad status. I got some quick kills. Nils got a bunch of kills. Nils did a lot because of that stupid frickin' ridiculousness he's got. Acquired technology. All the Z62 machine pistol. I didn't see that. Standard backpack. Okay. Outsider activity. We killed 34 sectoids, 2 gun turrets, 31 outsiders, and 4 drones. Let's go to base. So this episode will mainly be us doing all the stuff in the base until we get up to where we need to go off on our next mission. And then we'll pick up the next video there. Because that's all I'm going to do tonight. I've been playing this a lot all in one day, just kind of get to this point. This is where I want to be at. And we get to go around and talk to people. Woo.
In visual range now, sir. Preparing final approach.
Good old Sky
Control,
Ranger.
This is Sky Ranger 1 requesting permission to land.
Copy, Sky Ranger. Permission granted. You are cleared for pad number 3.
Gonna take more than a hole in the ground to beat those things. Just admit it, you're impressed.
So, what is the Bureau anyway?
Bureau of Operations and Command.
Never heard of it.
You were never meant to.
Blake? Bureau of Operations in Command.
This base wasn't meant to be operational for another year. We've called in every operative we had earmarked for the project, but, well, let's just say that we'll be a bit understaffed.
Director Falk, sir. Welcome back.
These two are with me.
At least this location is secure.
And I intend for it to stay that way. I'll be giving a report to all staff at 0300. Report to the operations room at that time. I have a lot to prepare, Carter. Agent Weaver will show you around.
Down here, Carter. Come on. When Ivan put Sputnik up, the brass got scared. This project became top priority. Off the books, of course.
That did it. Hold it there. Don't move it. All right, people. Show's over. Back to work.
Carter, this is Nico Da Silva, Senior Field Agent. Nico, you'll be sharing your workspace with Agent Carter.
Welcome to the most advanced facility on Earth.
Falk wants him up and running ASAP. Time is of the essence. Straight from his mouth.
Gotcha. Well, come on. Our office is right over here. That Weaver is one tough broad. So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters. Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it. My supply of friends got cut a bit short lately.
That all, Da Silva?
For now, sure. You have any questions, just ask. And one more thing.
Yeah?
The old man, Director Falk. He's a hard man to impress, but you managed it. Not what I expected after reading your file. Only pleasant surprise I've had all day.
Read my file!
How many people around here know my history?
We all know each other. Don't worry, you'll get to read up on us too. The old man thinks that the more attached we are to one another, the better we'll be in the field. The Bureau might be an adjustment for you. We work in teams here. Seems like you're more accustomed to operating alone.
Yeah, well, I'm also accustomed to the enemy being human. An attack like this, it's gonna mean a lot of adjustment for everybody. I'm a different man today than I was yesterday, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No. I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals. Everything except the heavy-duty military gear. Since the attack, it's gone global.
They shut down our communication just before the attack. Keep us from coordinating. Smart.
Sure, but there's one way it helped us. Can you imagine the panic if the public found out about an alien attack?
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today. I'm with the NSA, but my post for the past few months has been with a small team that reports to Director Falk.
Who else is on this team?
It was supposed to be kept small until it was needed. Now, people who were pre-flagged for recruitment are coming in. Well, the ones that are still alive.
People were pre-selected? From where?
From the military, the clandestine service, DIA, even some civvies. No one knew that they were selected until they got the call. As of this morning, Falk activated the project and sent that call out.
And before today?
For the last few years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists. But now, we got a lot of new squaddies to bring up to speed.
I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Good to have you on board. Sounds
right.
like the director's about to start. Come on, let's get the good seats.
So there's Nico's file, born August 17th in Baltimore, Maryland, in 1924. International law, and completed. Went to New York University. Marital status, divorced. Let's see, both his parents are deceased. Ex-wife, divorced at 52, living in D.C. He's got a son who's estranged, living in D.C. Got an illegitimate daughter, living in New York. Joined TCMPD. 47, advanced to deputy sheriff. With high commendations for field work, he began to pursue a career with the FBI as a legal analyst. During a screening, the FBI discovered that De Silva had not completed his JD degree. He dropped out of college due to financial concerns and falsified his credentials. Deputy De Silva lost his job on December 24th, 1951, which quickly led to the collapse of his marriage. However, the FBI was impressed by De Silva's record with the MPD, as well as his interpersonal skills. In 1952, they recruited him on a probationary basis for field work. He demonstrated exceptional skill in the field and received a small degree of fame for the heroic single-handed arrest of the bank robber K.D. Carpenter in 1955. Despite the acclaim, Agent De Silva was repeatedly demoted back to probationary agent due to his various moral concerns about his activities when off-duty. In 1959, after an embarrassing arrest in New York City where he and a jazz singer assaulted an officer, the FBI decided to move him out of visible work. Director Falk's request, Agent De Silva was reassigned to work at the Bureau as a covert agent. He's got a little bit of a checkered past, but he doesn't seem like he's terrible. Why can't I walk to that thing that's blinking? I want to touch it because it blinks. My file! I was born on November 4th, 1920 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got a bachelor's certificate, or I guess a bachelor's in engineering, Indiana University. I'm widowed. Mother's dead, father's dead, wife deceased, and son deceased. Ooh. That's not good. I joined the Army in 41. Hey, I'm a World War II vet. I'm Captain America. So see, this is the 60s, and I was born in 20, so it's 62, so 42. Yeah, this guy's still kind of in his prime. Let's see. Leaving college to enlist shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He saw action in the Pacific Theater. Oh gosh. He's a Marine. He saw some crap. And earned the rank of Master Sergeant with commendations for his service in the Burma campaign. His service ended on October 25th, 1945, after which he returned to college on the GI Bill. Shortly after graduating, the CIA recruited Carter in 1948 as a field operative. His quick thinking and bravery served him well, and he rose through the ranks, earning personal commendations from both Director Hoover and President Truman. He excelled at deep cover assignments, serving for weeks or months at a time in Indochina and the USSR. In 1959, during a deep cover assignment in Laos, a fire at his family home in Arlington killed his father, wife, and son. However, due to communications blackout of his mission, Carter did not learn of the tragedy until he returned in 1960. He alternates between blaming himself and the agency for the tragedy. This, as much as anything else, led to his drinking problem. Following a string of disciplinary charges in December of 60, William Carter was reassigned to domestic operations only. Continued problems led to a further demotion to administrative duties in June of 1961. Director's addendum. Read, stupid. Myra in this one's aggressive, temperamental, and defensive. He gets the job done. I don't recommend him, but the Bureau is your department. If you insist on him, I don't recommend a long-term position. The man used to be a hero. Now he's busy destroying himself. He's not useful as for much anymore, except as an expendable asset. J. Edgar Hoover. Well, that's a fine thing. Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll call it a day.
Lights. We are at war, and not the one we were expecting. Groom range, 2100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary Strategic Command Center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark. The red phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not. We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons. And when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win. Welcome to XCOM.
No!
What?
No, I can help them. Let me help them! Will.
Carter. Hey, Will, wake up.
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
You woke me up.
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
I was
What
yelling.
did I say?
Something about a fire. I don't know. I guess after the morning you had, it makes sense.
No, this wasn't about that. It wasn't about Groom Range.
Well, my guess is you're not the only one having nightmares after this morning. Head shrinking's gonna be a big business after this war. If there isn't after this war. Christ, that was dark. Anyway, Falk's looking for you. Wants you in his office, ASAP.
The old man say what he wanted with me?
Ha! Guess you don't know him all that well yet. The director doesn't tell anyone anything he doesn't think they need to know.
Oh, this is Nick Fury. Okay.
Well, I guess you can't really hold knocking off for a few against me. Seeing as how we seem to be in our office and our quarters.
Yeah, I guess some parts of the emergency plan leave something to be desired. Ah well, it'll be just like college, right?
Yeah, except I stayed in Mrs. Hawthorne's boarding house back in Terre Haute. Had my own bathroom and everything.
Well, ain't you fancy?
Were you saying something about that radio?
Oh yeah. Cheap thing normally just pipes in the company elevator music, but it's been picking up some weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
Sure, that's why I haven't bothered with it. But if someone on the outside is able to broadcast through that jamming signal, well, it could be important.
Who would know more about this?
Check with Operator Chelsky. She's information officer for the Bureau. Keeps track of communications, arranges contacts, manages what the public hears. The whole deal.
I'd better go see what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
Alright, well, this is a good stopping point, I guess. Reckon. Is this the radio? Okay, yeah, we'll check that next time. Alright, guys. Catch you later, and we'll explore more of the base next time on XCOM, the Bureau. Later.